Thanks for watching the Council in Brief. I'm Susan Kennedy. We're here with all the news of the Montgomery County Council for the week beginning March 3rd. Chevy Chase Lake is one in a series of land use plans in the works in anticipation of the arrival of the Purple Line. The plan calls for big changes for that community, and in preparation for what posed to be a heated public hearing, council members took a bus tour of the area to get a glimpse of what's envisioned.
Do you want one?
Good morning. For those of you whom I haven't met, I'm Elza Heisel-McCoy from the Planning Department.
The plan is now in the hands of the County Council, and to familiarize themselves with the area, a group toured several locations that will be addressed in the coming weeks. The Chevy Chase Lake sector straddles Connecticut Avenue between Chevy Chase Lake Drive and Manor Road. Elza Heisel-McCoy told passengers the purpose of the plan is to build on community assets without jeopardizing its character.
I think for most folks who come through Chevy Chase Lake, Connecticut Avenue is the primary experience.
The plan is designed to be phased in over a period of years, and much of the development hinges on the arrival of the Purple Line.
What they're saying is the point of the phasing is to prioritize where they want to see any redevelopment occur under the rules. Now that's fine. Of course, the big question here is what about the Purple Line? Is it really ever going to happen? We'll have a better sense by the time we get to this plan what the funding scenario looks like.
The plan approved by the Planning Board calls for more than 2 million square feet of development, including about 1,300 new homes in the commercial district. Connecticut Avenue would transform into a main street with new traffic signals and sidewalks with streetscaping. The first phase of the development calls for replacing the Chevy Chase Shopping Center on Connecticut Avenue with 3 buildings containing a mix of uses.
In phase 1, the goal is to have no traffic impact, but to actually improve upon our land use process in a way that is a net benefit to the community.
There are a couple of different things going on here. We have an existing project that's been approved that we'd like to encourage to become more forward-looking and consistent with more modern ideas about how development should proceed. So that shopping center on the east side of Connecticut Avenue, we'd like to see that redevelop in a way that's a little bit more in keeping with contemporary ideas about how we can make a mixed-use center really work for neighborhood serving retail, more residential uses, people who want to live in the area. For example, if they work at NIH, we want to give them more choices of housing, and so we think that we can achieve that in the short term.
The Council's Planning, Housing, and Economic Development Committee will go over the plan with a fine-tooth comb before it comes before the full Council for a vote. In Chevy Chase, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week. Council President Nancy Navarro has been named one of Maryland's top 100 women by the Baltimore-based Daily Record. The award recognizes outstanding achievement by women as demonstrated through professional accomplishment, leadership, and mentoring.
I never ever imagined when I ran for the Board of Education, in 2004 for an appointment, that so many things would happen. And I think it's just, a matter of being very committed and really having a vision for, to make a contribution in general to our community here in the county. So it is truly amazing. And I just hope, I feel like somebody has to start opening those doors. And if I'm there and I can do that, then that's great. And I look forward to many more women following this path of public service.
And finally, Grammy-winning musicians Kathy Fink, Marcy Marxer, and Barbara Lamb were recognized by the Council for their work in bringing music to other nations. The group was part of the U.S. Department of State's American Music Abroad program and were chosen as the Folk American Roots Ensemble from more than 300 applicants.
It was a real honor for us to represent the United States in cultural diplomacy, and as we do at home, we feel that the work that we do as cultural diplomats, as social music conductors, becomes more important when it makes it bigger than yourself.
Well, that wraps up this edition of the Council in Brief. I'm Susan Kennedy. Thanks for watching.